Canada. Sweeping views in the Rockies, snow riding in summer, constant climbs and descents. Sure, but much of the country is also flatter than the chest of my first girlfriend. But even in the prairies of Calgary, you can find hidden little gems like this farm we were allowed to do some coaching on. Over the past 2 years, I had the impression these North Americans were passionate about dirt riding. But I'm starting to believe it's all just an elaborate excuse to drink beer. Last time we saw Jeff, he had much longer hair, and now we found out he's become a legal drug dealer. Could you explain, Jeff?
So what you do is you take stuff, you boil it, and then you add this green stuff to it. It's called hops, not weed. And then you set it someplace, put some yeasties in it for a bit, and then you have this magical liquid called beer.
Beer everywhere.
Yeah, empty beer.
Beer?
Nearly empty beer.
Each year, I learn more about Canada. For example, I've seen pictures of mooses. I thought they were large, stocky animals. But then I filmed this one in Dallas's backyard. And he explained most of them have body image problems nowadays and are quite anorexic. What else? Canadians do love their flag and will either wear it or put it on their bike. And this patriotism rubs off on everyone, including guys who have flown around the world to be part of all this dodgy nonsense. So Bill, as an Australian, how do you feel about being an honorary Canadian?
Well, I'm glad to be here, and red has always been my colour. So very proud to be wearing the Canadian flag while I'm here. If I get a chance to ride with it, that'll be even better.
A weird thing about Canadians though, they don't really respect their dirt bikes and encourage graffiti like this. Dallas reckons they have devalued their bikes by at least $3,000 now. This summer there will be dodgy coaching sessions in Alberta and Ontario. And then of course the infamous Brisbane trip. Brisbane is survival of the fittest, and the slowest riders feed the grizzly bears while the rest of us escape. This trip is so famous it has its own riding jersey, as modelled here by Meg Pratt. Sleek, sophisticated and stylish. Meg experiences the freedom of our Brisbane summer dress. Oh yes. Made with toxic fibres and hand-sewn by starving children in Bangladesh, this is summer fashion that will truly release the Gumby within. Things are expensive this summer, so Megs is living in budget accommodation and has brought another kind of moose along, quite a hairy one. In past years, I've just released all the riding videos in chronological order, but not this time. I think 30 Canadian vids in a row is too much. So this year, I'll be mixing them up with vids from before I left and even ride vids made now that I'm back home again. I hope you can handle the chaos. Also, I need to apologise in advance. The Traction E-Rag Tutu, as worn by Graham Jarvis, Colton Haker and Tim Coleman, is still alive and will feature heavily in coming videos. like this. Every morning, the tutu is awarded for the best crash or worst behaviour from the previous day. And if it's your birthday, you automatically get it. Even if you were injured the previous day, there is no mercy. So I hope you enjoyed the big slices of Canadiana coming your way. It's good to get out and about on a dirt bike, eh?